And we're back. Alexis with the talking about stuff. This is here our best and the worst, or something. I don't know. Yeah, best. Let's do best and worst. Let's just do it. Okay. Best and worst. Best and worst of Riddick, the Riddick movie. That's basically the third in the movie about series about Riddick. I think I don't know, but anyway, Riddick. Basically, the best thing, about Riddick, the movie, is Riddick. Okay. This guy is so awesome. Vin Diesel plays him well as an awesome dude, awesome guy you don't want to mess with. Okay? You don't want to be against him because, because basically in this universe, okay, this universe is a very dark and violent universe. People basically are running around killing each other with no problems. Just basically like, that's what they do. Riddick, at least, in my opinion, is definitely more heroic than anyone else I've ever seen in this universe, because basically he'll only kill you if you try to kill him. If you don't try to kill him, you'll be fine. You most likely will be fine. If you try to kill him, he's gonna kill you right back, and he will kill you right back. That's basically that's how it works. And basically it starts off. There gonna be spoilers. Because I like doing, this is the worst. I gotta talk about this stuff, but I have to basically show off what I like about the movie, what I didn't like about the movie. So it starts off basically, Riddick. I didn't, for some reason, I didn't really understand what was going on. I didn't know if this was like a sequel or prequel or something to Riddick, because basically it starts off with him on this weird desert swamp planet, okay, or something. I don't know. And basically, okay, the guy is looking horrible. He's looking pretty bad. Let's see how I work on this. Oh shoot! Water. Anyway, still gotta work on that. All right. So Riddick's not looking so good. He's on this weird desert. He's on this weird desert planet. There's water on it, but inside the water is these weird, crazy, poisonous creatures. Anyway, crazy, poisonous reptiles or whatever. Anyway, so he's on there. He's looking. Looks pretty. Beat up. Has been through a lot. And then it's like, what the heck is this? I don't know what's going on here. But then he finds a safe place to sleep. Okay, and that basically in this world is in a cave. Underneath there's like a slab of rock or something. There's like a hole, and he basically pulls a slab of rock on top of the hole, and now they can get to him now. So he's basically going to sleeping in there, trying to recuperate, from all this crazy stuff that happened. So it's like, okay, what, so then he's like starts narrating. I can't get his voice right, but I'll do what I can to make an awesome voice. He's like, what went wrong? He's like, I was crowned king. I was made a king by these. I was made a king by these jerks, basically. And he's like, basically, in the last movie, Chronicles of Riddick, I think, or something, he was made king of these people, who basically had one rule. We're really crazy, evil people, okay? But they had one rule. That rule was you keep what you kill. Okay, so through a bunch of circumstances, of crazy circumstances, the king decided to attack him, and he killed the king. So he killed the king, and so he became king. So it was like, yay, okay, cool, that was awesome. So then, basically, he says, basically, it shows him getting crowned. He's like, getting crowned and getting all the cool royal accoutrements. And, then spending time with a bunch of awesome naked royal ladies, because this movie's R-rated. So he's like, shows that off, and then shows off all that stuff. And then it's like, basically he says, I did the worst thing I could ever have done. I was enjoying that stuff. I did the worst thing I could ever have done. I got civilized. So basically, then he's basically, you had the guy that played McCoy, Dr. McCoy on the new Star Trek, as the least jerky of all the jerks, and some, I guess, an advisor or something, hanging out. And he's like, hey, sir, there's like my lord, there's like a treasure or something on this one planet. It was like, That's also like, well, yeah, we should go get it. It would be very help, bring much glory and honor to to your empire. So he's like, look, this will be a ploy. It is like, oh, this wouldn't be a ploy for me to be out in the open with it. He's like, oh no, sir, the general so and such or something like that. General so and such. He's the one who brought this to my attention. He's one of our best best cartographers or whatever. He's the one. So it's like, okay, let's do it. So they go to this planet to get this treasure, right? And turns out, of course, it's a trap set by the general to kill Riddick. And basically, he like the guy, Riddick, the guy makes his guard, has Riddick's guards turn on him and attack him, and he starts shooting at Riddick with his sonic blaster. Basically, what it looks like, a sonic blaster. But the thing is, the guards attack him. He's able to grab them and use them as human shields to get shot by that sonic blaster instead of him. So they get killed by that thing. Riddick finds a place to hide. And then he gets his knife out, gets his blade out or something, his little blade out, and he's like taunting, basically he sticks it out behind this rock that he's hiding behind. That the guy's like looking for Riddick, and he's like sees his arm come out behind this with his knife. He's like, hey, like taunting him to come and get him, and with his knife. He's like, I was like, oh crap, that won't work. He's Riddick. This guy's awesome. And basically what it is. This guy's awesome. If I try to attack him, then he'll kill me. Then he's like, hey, wait a minute. Grabs another sonic blaster and starts shooting the ground around him. Turns out they're on a cliff. They're on a cliff. So he shoots the ground enough to cause that part of the cliff with Riddick on it to fall. And then he's like, as Riddick falls, he's like, you put your kill, Riddick. So then he presumes Riddick's dead. So he's like, okay. But he's not dead, of course. He's just stranded on this desert swamp planet. And so he's hanging out on a desert swamp planet, fashioning his own weapons from bones and stuff, fashioning fashioning new weapons from bones and stuff. And it's really awesome to see him do this. And he makes himself a nice spear, sort of a spear blade or something. It's really cool. And he's basically then also trying to he sees there's these dingoes or the type of dog-like creatures that are pestering him, right? And he basically, there's a pack of them, and he runs away from them, and ends up in the water in this one cave or swamp cave or whatever it is. And in that cave, in the water, are these reptiles, poisonous reptile creatures, and with the weird scorpion tails that are in the shapes of skulls and weird stuff. It's weird stuff, but it's awesome. So basically, what happens is he runs away. He sees this thing coming out of the water to get him. So he gets out of the water, runs away, finds a place to hide. One of the dingoes gets caught by one of these guys, and he sees that that their bite is poisonous, or that bites the dingo creature, and that the dingo's like and falls over. It's like, oh. Basically just goes and then quickly dies. It's like, okay, he's poisonous. So then basically he's spending time, he grabs a little one, he gets himself a little one, and starts using its poison to become, getting immune to the poison by, basically injecting it into him little by little, so he gets more immune to it. So that was pretty awesome to see. So then he's immune to it. So then he's immune to the stuff. Okay. And then he finds a big one, and he's like, oh, get bitten by it, and he's like, kills it, and he's like, yeah, okay, this is cool. I'm immune to this stuff now. It bites him in the leg, but it doesn't kill him. So he's like, all right, yeah, I'm immune to this stuff now. So he's like, it's really cool. But then, so basically, that's the best thing about it. Riddick is so amazing and so awesome. When he's amazing and awesome. So it's really cool. And basically, it's like, there was one cool part with his use his spear blade. There was a knee, he fights this giant poison reptile monster, and he knee slides, does a knee slide and underneath it, and then uses the spear blade to cut it open, and stuff. And it's like, it's so great. It was so great. They cut it open and stuff, and it was like, Well, it was like, oh yeah, I got you now. But then the thing actually just stuffs its insides back into it, its innards back in, and he's like, what the heck? It was like, okay, whatever, So that was pretty cool, even though the thing didn't die from that. But still, it was awesome. It was awesome to see it. But then things devolve, unfortunately. He finds a settlement. And basically activates his emergency homing beacon. All right, and then these jerks come down. Okay, a ship of jerks come down, and then another ship of people who are supposed to be more civilized, but are still jerks, basically. More civilized jerks. Savage jerks come down. So more civilized jerks come down, okay? And the movie decides, hey, you know what? Instead of just focusing on Riddick and how he has to deal with these guys, let's develop them. Because, yeah, that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. You know, you want to see people who you don't care about. Instead of Riddick, who, you know, is a title character. That's what you want to see. So that takes it down a lot for me. Took it down a lot for me. So, you know. So what's going on? Nothing. All right.
Should something be wrong?
No, it's like, oh, Alyssa in there.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
Well, now I'm
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna go finish this video. Yeah. Oh, what do with these?
Put it back.
Put it back. Yes, sir. Put it back. I'll shoot. I'll take this up too. Anyway. So really, yeah. So basically, then it's like, okay, now they didn't need to do this. I don't know why they did this. It never works. It's the same as in when they had it in Darkness Falls. I was liking Riddick. I was enjoying Riddick. I was enjoying seeing Riddick being awesome, and basically bouncing, you know, how he basically hangs out with all these other characters. You know, it was so great. Oh shoot! 1 second here. Okay, so I was enjoying seeing how he reacted. He was like dealing with these characters. That's what I like seeing. Okay, but now of course Riddick's awesome. We've seen him survive, you know, long enough to get away off the ship, off the planet. And then it says, it's like, oh, let's focus on these guys for some reason. I did not like that. That to me was the worst. The worst was the movie did not focus. These other people. Focusing on these other people. That takes me off. Yeah. Basically. So, yeah, basically, then it was like, okay, you know, so it's like, you know, it was just, yeah. Basically, things got cool eventually when people stopped being like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna kill Riddick. I'm gonna kill Riddick. You know, that was the issue with me. It was just all this just filler. That's basically what it's filler, and it was like just really annoying to me. And finally, and then it's like, you know, then Riddick's just hanging out, and basically we should have just focused on Riddick. There was like one really cool moment before they started, you know, working together with Riddick. That was great. That was when they were hunting him, and it was like, okay, they have this robot sentry, right? That basically hangs out, has this giant eyeball, this telescope that can see really far and stuff like that, and basically also gets information from these sensors. All right, there are these sensors that they put out, so they can have a huge perimeter to see if anything, to basically sense anything around. So anything around the settlement, so they can, you know, actually run in, so they can actually go mobilize and then shoot it, you know. So they have all these guns, they have the guns and everything like that. So basically they're like, okay, cool, you know, we have anything we see, the robot sentry sees or senses, we'll shoot it. Okay, so basically what happens is first it senses, its alarm goes off, it senses some of those dog creatures running around, you know. He's like, oh, just some dog creatures, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever, you know, just dog creatures, you know. And then like, one guy like has a sniper rifle, and shoots at it, you know, misses. He's like, oh yeah. It's like I just feel, you know, it's like, oh yeah, it fills us with confidence, you know. It was like whatever, you know. Then, you know, he's like, okay, well, it's all alarm, whatever. And then all of a sudden it goes off again. He's like, what? What's going on with it? And then all of a sudden he's like looking. It's like this. It's basically this pole. It's like basically it's basically a pole, like Arya from Eagle Eye, but smaller. It's basically this thing that's basically a robot arm, but it has like this giant eyeball, you know, fist thing that's looking around. And also it's like, you know, the arm going, it's like, oh, it's over there. I don't know. It's like over there. Like, oh, it's over there. What's happening? Yeah, it's freaking out. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? Turns out Riddick had grabbed one of the sensors that they placed at for their perimeter and was just banging it. It was like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great, this is so awesome. It's like, and he's like, oh, they just had to turn it off. So then Riddick was able to move in and basically, kill, some of the bad guys, some of the jerks. I was liking that. But then things were weird because basically, okay, you had this one guy who basically when you first hear him talk, you know he's gonna die. Okay, you know he's totally gonna kill him. All right, and basically here's this guy, this main guy here that is so pretty loathsome, is super loathsome. He's basically like, hey, what a dick. He has this this Middle Eastern accent. He's like, hey, what a dick. I'm going to kill you. He's like, and he has this this machete. He's like, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to put you in this, and I put your head in this box, in a box. This box right here. Now, here's the big deal I forgot to talk about. The biggest thing I forgot to talk about with these guys, and these jerks, and these more civilized jerks. How did they know he was on there? Okay, did the bad guys, did, the general or whoever it was who betrayed him, did he say, hey, go to that planet, he's on there? Did they say that? Or do they have awesomeness sensors? So be like, oh, Captain, there's an emergency beacon on planet, on Tatooine. Like, oh, Tatooine? Why would there be an emergency beacon on Tatooine? Like, I don't know. I'm like, wait, sir, I'm sensing a bunch of, there's nothing really on there. Why would there be anybody on there? He's like, sir, I'm sensing a lot of awesomeness, Captain. He's like, what, a lot of awesomeness? Yeah, man, please. There are a lot of people that are awesome in this thing. I'm pretty awesome myself. And he's like, I'm also sensing night vision eyes, sir. It's like, oh, crap, it's Riddick. Listening shiny night vision eyes, sir. He's like, oh, crap, it's Riddick. Let's go. Let's get on there. I'm like, yeah, come on. There was no real way you could tell it was Riddick. Unless, I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah. I'll have to see it again. Maybe it'll make more sense. But dang, it was really weird. There's no real way they could tell it was Riddick. Really, unless the bad guys actually told him or something. There's no real way. But anyway, what else is there? Oh yeah. So basically, then he's like, hey, Riddick. So basically, this guy is totally gonna die, and he just needed that one scene where he says, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to chop your head off, and I'm going to put it in a box. This box right here. So I'm like, okay, so yeah, that guy's gonna die. His head might end up in the box. I'm cool with that because he's pretty loathsome and he wants to attack Riddick. So yeah, Riddick's gonna kill him, no problem. But then it's like just all this crazy stuff. You have this one girl who's supposed to be all tough, in there, and she's told that she's tough by cussing. There's a lot of cussing in this movie. And thankfully, most of it happens and again, most of it happens because of these losers. Another reason for me not to like these losers. I don't really like cussing very much. Okay, I try not to cuss in my videos because I don't want, cussing in there. Because, of course, I don't want people, parents hearing that. And I don't want people who I go to church with hearing that. Okay? There's a lot of things I don't, you don't need it. You don't need that. You don't need it. At least in my opinion. You don't need that stuff. And especially not this much. Every other word out of these guys' mouths was the F word. It's like if you, again, it's like Michael Bay style. Explosions. Like the Nostalgia Critic hates Michael Bay explosions because there's too many of them. They just make explosions, mediocre. It's the same thing with cussing. It's like, the thing with the cussing, in my opinion, if you're if it's like something, if you're casually talking or loudly talking to someone, why? Why does it have to be all just this, that, and the other thing? Why can't it just be make your point? My mom hated it, of course, because I was watching this with my mom because basically we were trying to watch some cool movies. Come on, we watched RoboCop. That was fun. The new one. It was okay. But no, and then there's this thing, and it's supposed to. And I like it better than this new RoboCop because he's way more awesome than him. To me. Don't get me wrong, I like that guy. I like that new RoboCop, especially when he's but still, that's a review for another time. But anyway, still, this, why? This is so not fun. And it was basically just a bunch of, nonsense. Just like, I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm gonna kill him. My team's gonna kill him. No, my team's gonna kill him. And it's just like, oh, no, you're not gonna kill Riddick. Okay, you're not gonna kill him. He's gonna kill you. He's way more awesome than you guys are. So that's what I was saying. But then, of course, comes this moment that makes things kind of interesting. That made this kind of interesting, but also kind of annoying. Interesting again, but kind of annoying again. Kind of annoying too. What happens is Riddick, seeing an evil storm start coming up, in the distance, the evil storm clouds in the distance. He's like, okay, So he has like, oh yeah, there was like this little a puppy of what a puppy-like creature that he befriended. That's one of the dog things, you know. So he's hanging out with that thing, and that was actually not bad. I was okay with that. I was kind of okay with that because he's a cool, you know, because he's Riddick, you know, and it's like this dog is not trying to kill him. It's just a dog, you know, and he's like, oh yeah, well, if I have a dog, maybe it can help me sense things. Now I have a teammate now, you know, I have something that can, you know, help me out, you know. And you know, make this island, you know, make friends, you know, make a little friend, you know, whatever. I was okay with this, you know. So, but anyway, what happens is, you know, he basically then this, you know, his puppy notices something. His dog notices something. He looks around. He sees that these evil storm clouds are coming, a lot of kinds of rain and stuff. So it's like, oh great, you know, it's like I gotta, you know. So it's like, oh great, well here we go. So basically, you see the guy just walk out in the open toward the group, right? You know, and basically it's like. And he's like, man, you know, he's like, what the, you know, the other guys are like, the nerve of this guy. Look at this, look at this guy, just going out in the open like that. What's with him? Like, what's with this guy? You know, so he was like, they were like, oh, like, yeah, they had their guns trained on him, you know, and you know, they actually had a sniper girl. That's that one girl that was supposed to be all tough. They didn't just like have her just be like in there. The issue is. Yeah, again, there were certain things that were like, yeah, you know, that were just so cheesy, and you know, no, not cheesy. Well, maybe cheesy, but the better term is annoying. That's the better term because basically it's like, yeah, the girl's here. You know, we have a girl with us. You know, she's tough. You know, they didn't just say, you know, she's tough. Show her fight. Show her like defend herself against that that loser with a machete. Don't want to put, you know, Riddick's head in a box. Why can't you just have that? You know, why can't you just have that? You know, you don't need her to just be cussing Jew, and you don't need to be all kinds of cussing like that. And of course, you don't need what was in the thing. Again, we already saw naked ladies. We don't need to see, you know, you know, those naked ladies were fine because they were basically concubines. This naked lady was annoying because, yeah, this is what she's here for. Basically, that's what it made me think about. This is what she's here for. That's what the movie was saying to me. Like, come on, you know, yes, she's a woman. Yes, see, totally. You know, like in like neon lights, you know, and signs and stuff. It's a woman. It's a woman. I'm like, we're R-rated. We're R-rated. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, so basically, after all that annoying stuff, when she's actually doing stuff, you know, the few things she does. You know, so basically, she got her sniper rifle trained on him, right? So then Riddick, you know, just confronts the guys, and you see, it's pretty awesome how this works, but it's also pretty, it's kind of weird because of course it's making Riddick look weaker. Riddick basically, yeah, he walks out there in with his cape he got when he was king, throws that off, takes out his you know, his grabs his spear blade, throws that down. Takes out his bone knives, throws those down, and now he's unarmed and he's walking there like in slow motion, looking all cool. You know, it's like I'm like, yeah, he's like, yeah, and I'm like, hey, he still looks cool. Now he doesn't have anything to fight with other than, of course, his CQC, but still, come on, he can still fight. But you know, still against guns, that's not gonna work so well. But then he's like, well, like, yeah. Then it's like, oh, like, oh, ridiculous. Oh, right, this will make this. You know, it's like somebody's like, oh, make this easy. You know, and of course, that guy being a loser with his machete is like, I will make this easy. I'm going to kill you now. I'm like, ah. And then all of a sudden, the guy's like, no, get out. The more civilized jerks like, get out of the way, get out of the way. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do this. He's like, no, we're gonna do this. You got two options, man. You know, and there was definitely some weird things about the way they did certain things. You know what they say? They said, the guy said, there's a bounty on your head. Okay. Okay. You know, Jabba put a bounty on his head. So, you know, so high that he can't enter a system, and he entered a civilized system. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand that. But then the guy says it's bigger if you're dead. What? Why? Why? What? If it was bigger if you're dead... Oh, then those the guys must have given it to him. You know, then those the guys who wanted him to be king had him be king for a while. Maybe they did it, but still, it makes no sense. Then just kill him. If it's bigger because if it's bigger when he's dead, just shoot him. Shoot him. I don't think it's bigger because he's dead because it's dead. That was just a weird thing to say. It makes what they do pointless. You know, make no sense. But let's continue. So basically, then it's like, oh, like whatever, and it's like Riddick's like, whatever, you know, listen, you know, my plan, the way I was gonna do things was simple. I was gonna just wait you guys out, wait till you make a mistake and kill you until there's none of you left. I can't do that now. You know, basically what he said. I can't do that now. See that stuff over there is like the evil cloud, you know. Like see the cloud, storm cloud stuff. Oh, that's coming over here. Let's get over here. Time's up for all of us. we're gonna have to work together to get out of here or something like that. You know, it's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, yeah, really. Better get out of here. Oh yeah. Also, there was this thing where basically they disabled their ships. They took the like, I don't know, keys, or maybe not the keys, but like the spark plug. Or lithium chambers out of their ships or something like that, or power cell out of their ship. They had like these ships with like power cells in them. Took the power cell out. They took the power cell, necessary power cell, out of it, main power cell out of them. So basically, and they put it under lock and key. So basically, you had to unlock it. And they only or something like that, and figure out how to disable the code or whatever, because it's like explosive lock or something weird. So, but basically, so they are the only ones that can take off with that ship. With the ship, they have to get those things out of there. So basically, it was kind of cool that he was like, yeah, we gotta work together on this. And then you find, then they're like, yeah, whatever. Like, what's in it for you? I'm like, what's in it for me? Like, we are together. Basically, Riddick's the best there. He's basically the one who will kill the most things. So that's basically what Riddick gives to the there we go. Gives to the proceedings. He's the best at killing things. They're okay at shooting things and running around and being annoying, but he's the best at killing things. So it'd be like, yeah, I know, he knows the place better than they do. So I'm like, oh yeah. So that's basically his thing. Problem is, of course, they decided to just shoot him and and they shoot him. The issue is like, for some reason they decided to shoot him. The issue is they decided to shoot him with knockout darts. So I don't think that was. I think that was a mistake. They decided to shoot the guy with knockout darts because they wanted to, instead of actual bullets. Again, because basically, I'm sorry, I don't think the bounty would be bigger if he's dead, or unless they didn't want to kill him yet. It's confusing. That was confusing. So basically, they shoot him with knockout darts, right? They have the sniper girl shoot him with knockout darts. But of course, because he's immune, he's raised immunity up from those poisons. With that poisons, they don't. One knockout dart doesn't work on him, so he's just steadily just making his way over to these guys to kill them. And he's like, "Oh, shoot him again!" Actually, he goes back, grabs him his knives or something, and starts like coming at the guys again. And he's like, and so they're like, oh, like coming at him. And he's like, oh, he's like shooting. They shoot him. The second one is like, And then like he's like, oh, get him again. He's like, what the heck? Boom, go down. He's like, go down already. He like shoots him with everyone like, So he's like, starting to fall, falter, and starting to go down. He's like, And so then he's like, then like he gets on his knees or something like that. It's like, Then it's like, okay, And then like Middle Eastern jerk with the machete comes over. It's like, take your head now. And then like the other guy knocks him out of the way. Like the captain of the more civilized jerks knocks him out of the way. He's like no. He's like, I need him alive. And knocks him out. Then now Riddick's in chains, just like he was in Darkness Falls, and it's annoying. This is where one of the most annoying parts come for me. The part was second most annoying. The most annoying part was that they arrived and had to have minutes of story, minutes of time without Riddick. Basically, I didn't like that. But anyway, so basically, Riddick's in chains, still alive, and this guy, the captain of the more civilized jerks, wakes him up, hits him to wake him up or whatever, and he's like, what do you kill me yet or whatever? And he's like, because I want to talk. So I want to ask something. Did you, remember this one ship that was in Darkness Falls? And basically, the ship that was in Darkness Falls that you were on is like, prison ship that you were on, Darkness Falls you were on is like, yeah, what about it? And he's like, well, did you kill Officer so-and-so? You remember Officer so-and-such or whatever his name was the main bad guy on Darkness Falls. He's like, did you kill him? Yeah, I do. He's like, did you kill him? He's like, no, he kind of killed himself. Didn't, do things, sorry to fight with me, Sorry to fight while we were trying to escape from these creatures, things got out of hand. They ate him. I was like, or something like that. It's like, he was my son. He was like, you were his father. And I'm like, yeah. So basically, the guy has legitimate reasons for hating Riddick. Okay, unlike the machete jerk. That guy, of course, just wants the money or whatever. And then he's machete jerk. And then he's like, yeah. Also during the fight, the battle to the battle to get him, to get Riddick. The dog attacks Machete Jerk. Oh no, that's what happened. The civilized jerk did not knock him out of the way. The more civilized jerk did not knock Machete Jerk out of the way. His dog attacked the Machete Jerk. Okay, So then the machete jerk killed the dog. So yeah, Riddick saw that, so it's like, yeah, he's dead. Death is coming. Death is coming. No way he's surviving this. So that's why I was like, oh yes, oh yeah, yep, no, definitely. That was his friend. That was the only friend he had in this place. So yeah, you killed him. You killed him. He's dead. You're dead. And that's it. So then basically the guys changed, and basically so it was like, basically then it's like it's like basically Riddick's like, I'm gonna tell you. It's like, oh, you killed him. Why'd you kill him? And I was like, oh, it's like, I told you, he killed himself. It's like saying how crazy that guy really was. It's like, I didn't think he was crazy. He wasn't crazy. Trying to kill a kid. I had to, we had to stop him. It's like, stuff like that. So he's basically going through what happened on Darkness Falls a little bit, and then finally the guy's like, like, whatever, man. I don't believe you. My son would never do something like that. He's like, and like leaves. He's like, can I kill him now? It's like, He's like, it's like all of a sudden, before he can answer, Riddick's like, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Like, being awesome, he's being even though he's in chains, he's being awesome. He's like, I'm gonna get out of these chains, and in 5 seconds, you're gonna be dead. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna take your head. I'm gonna take your head. And he's like, oh, with what? He's like, you're gonna take my head. With what? He's like, with that shiny blade of yours. And he's like, yeah, really? Oh, really? I'd like to see you try. Oh, you're going to. He's like, you're going to. And it was something like that. Trying to be awesome. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's going to be so great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Unfortunately, and then it was like, okay, I think Homegirl was like, Homegirl and Home Dude were trying to stop him. But then, like, of course, the savage, more savage jerks basically took over proceedings from the more civilized jerks, okay? And took that girl, the tough girl hostage. All right, he's like, all right, tough girl hostage or something. I don't know exactly how it happened. Yeah, he's like, I will kill him. Now, he's like, no. Don't care what he did. I was like, I don't care what your intention him is anymore. Said to the captain of the more civilized jerks, like, I'm going to kill him now, like I should have done when I first saw him. So it's like, or basically it's like, he said, or Riddick reiterated what was going to happen. The rain's going to come, destroy, and cause everybody to get killed. So basically, it's like, okay, we should work together. It's like, maybe you're right. The other guy was like, well, maybe you're right. Captain, of the more civilized jerks was like, maybe you're right. We'll figure out what he's talking about. To figure, it's like, we got to figure this out, man. This is, the rain's coming, or he hears the rain. He's like, oh crap, he's right. You gotta do it. We gotta do it now. The rain's here. We gotta figure this out. So I was like, okay, okay, he's gonna get unchanged. So then he's gonna, then the other guy might try to attack him and get killed by his own blade. I can understand that. Riddick can do that, fine. But instead, it was one of the most bull crappiest things I ever seen in my life. What happened was, Riddick did not get unchanged. Riddick did not get unchanged. But somehow was able to kick the blade out of Machete Jerk's hand up into the air. Then kick the guy back to the wall or something. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Maybe now we can get out and grab that blade, because the blade went up into the rafters. Went up to the like the tent, the metal roof. The little tin roof or whatever it was. Then the machete falls to the ground, falls down, comes out of there. It was out of the roof, off the roof, or out of the roof, right? And Riddick kicks it at the machete jerk. Kicks it at the machete jerk so hard that the thing somehow cuts through his neck. Takes his head. And the guy kicks the box, cuts through his neck or something. And then it's like, I'm like, no way. Well, I'm like, that's possible that he died that way. Okay, he died. But then you see Riddick kick the box that the guy was going to put his head in over to him. And his head falls off into the box. I'm like, no. I was like, no, there is no way that would happen. There is no way. I'm sorry, but you tried to make Riddick too awesome. So yes, I can. The issue is, it's too awesome to be believed. Like, it's too awesome to be believed. And then the homegirl says, "Hey, you did that in 5 seconds." I'm like, no, bull crap. Like, come on, man. Seriously, Riddick is awesome, but you gotta have reality to it. No, there is no way you could do that. That was terrible. That to me was the worst thing ever. That's the worst. Like, trying to mess around and bend reality, the reality of the place. No, that was horrible. I didn't like that. What happened? So then what happened? Okay, so that guy's finally dead. He should have been dead a long time before that, because there was actually a scene before that where he attacked, where Machete Jerk attacked this tough girl. Okay, she was by herself, trying to do something. I don't know what, but trying to do something by herself. But I don't know what. But Machete Jerk attacked her. Okay, then Riddick was there. Riddick was actually in the rafters, waiting for an opportunity to strike. So I was like, okay, that guy's dead. I saw Riddick with his knife, like, I was like, okay, that guy's dead. But then it's like somehow he's not dead. And yet there's blood written. The guy wrote in blood on the storage cabinet where the spark plugs are. Fair trade. I'm like, what happened? I was like, what the heck happened? Whose blood is that? It was terrible. I was like, what's going on? It was weird. It was very weird. And then to add that to it, that was just some weird stuff. I'm sorry, But thankfully, after that, things started to become more. After that dude's dead, things become way more cohesive. There was a black guy who was on the team of more civilized jerks who also got killed by bugs, but by the poisonous reptiles. But what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? That's basically it. And basically, Riddick did talk to the guy for a little bit. He had him, he could have killed him if he wanted to, but he didn't, and I was okay with that because the guy's not a bad guy. He was just more civilized jerk, But still, it's like he's like, and he was like trying to relay information or whatever to the other guy. It was just weird. It was just weird. So some people got killed by those things. Then it turns out basically what happened was it's sort of like in Darkness Falls. The conditions became right for the horrible monsters to come out from where they normally hide to kill things, to basically kill things. So basically, because of the rain, those guys came out of hibernation. They were in the ground. They were all in the ground, dried out, waiting for the rain to come. So when the rain finally came, the conditions were right for them to come out and start attacking people. So it was like, oh my gosh, so it was like very much like Darkness Falls. So it was now everybody has to work together, run around and shoot at things, and get stuff together, get to the ships. I don't know why the ships weren't nearby the settlement. That was weird that they weren't. But anyway, get to the ships. They took their weird motorcycles or whatever. They were hover cycles, and they went in there. They had these weird electrical shooters like in Matrix. They were kind of nice. Electrical shooting smart guns or whatever, like a Matrix or something. Those are kind of nice. But still, and they really used them sort of. But yeah, the main draw to me was Riddick, and he was pretty good. Messing around, shooting at enemies, killing monsters and whatnot. But then somehow they got separated. Him and the guy, the dad, the bad guy from Darkness Falls' father. The bad guy from Darkness Falls' dad got separated from the others, I guess. I don't know exactly what happened. I guess they were like, okay, go, they were like, they took their hover cycles to that settlement. Or, I don't know exactly, but somehow their ships were far enough away that they needed hover cycles to get to the ships. So they could put the nodes in the nodes or whatever the heck they were, spark plugs or whatever they were, into the ships so they would work again. So like, okay, let's go. So basically you have Riddick, the bad guy from Darkness Falls' dad, and one of the less civilized jerks going to take these nodes to the ships or something. So, of course, being a less civilized jerk, he turns on them, less civilized jerk, he turns on them and attacks the captain of the more civilized jerks. Riddick helps kill that guy. And is injured in the process, and then maybe not. I don't know exactly, but somehow, But eventually, they're stranded. They have to run back. They have to walk, basically hike back instead of take the hover cycles. Hike somewhere to take the hover cycles, and then Riddick, during the fighting, Riddick is pretty badly injured. So he has each of them have one of the nodes or whatever on their back, tied to their back, and then the guy, basically. Riddick's on the ground floundering like, oh crap, I've been stabbed by these monsters, I'm immune to their poison, but not just being stabbed by them, So, and then he's like, the guy, the guy from the Darkness, the dad, he basically flips Riddick over and grabs the node and takes it with him. So he has both nodes. I was like, oh no, he betrayed Riddick. I can kind of understand why he did it. I was like, oh, I kind of understand why he did it. So then the guy is like, okay. So then Riddick's like, still able to move. So he's like, well, fine, I've been betrayed, and he's like, gotta try to survive. So he's trying to survive, and I guess there was throw a grenade. Exactly, did someone throw a grenade or some other thing? But it heated up, it blew up stuff, but it also heated up rock, some type of made a lot of heated up pieces, fragments or whatever, and Riddick used one of those to cauterize the wound he had or something like that. And I was like, okay, that's pretty awesome. He's like, so he's hurt and trying to survive, and then basically he basically is climbing up this cliff, another cliff, over water, I guess. And bunches of these poisonous creatures are coming after him. He's like just knocking them away. He's like there's so many of these things coming out of it. He's like eventually he's gonna get killed. They're gonna get overwhelmed by these things. It's like whatever. It was pretty cool to see. This guy. I was wondering. Are they gonna kill him? Are they gonna kill Riddick? Oh no, this is the last Riddick. Oh shoot. I was actually pretty interested in seeing this. And then all of a sudden, fire, the gun, laser fire, gunfire, was laid down, or like laser blasts are laid down from above him. It was like, they started taking out the creatures and driving them away. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was thinking, it's a ship. Whose ship is it? I mean, did the Royals? Is Dr. McCoy back? It was actually the bad guy from Darkness Falls' dad. He installed the nodes into this node, his node into his ship, and used it to drive away the monsters and save Riddick. And so I was like, okay, I guess, don't really see a reason for this, but that's nice, and then he let Riddick have one of the ships, and then Riddick's like, they basically was like, basically, beforehand, it was like, that he had a talk with the guy, that Riddick had a talk with the dad, talking about how his son, did not, lost his spine or something, Oh, he's like, no, it's like, no. He's like saying, they look, it's like people like him look like they're good, but when you look inside of them, you see there's nothing there. So there's something missing with your son. It was his spine, or something like that. He wasn't good. He pretended to be good, but he didn't have the spine to be good, or something like that. It's like then like when he when Riddick's leaving on the other ship, he's like, hey dude, no. Thanks for the help. I'm like, remember, keep a strong spine. I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, okay. And they basically had the tough girl descend from the ship and grab Riddick. Riddick did say something about her doing stuff with him, but I was like, is that it? Is that what he meant? I don't. Yeah, that was weird. It was yes. So it was okay when it was Riddick. It was actually awesome when it was just Riddick in this violent